So, I now want to talk about the Los Angeles Dodgers. Last year in 2020, the Los Angeles Dodgers had the best record in all of baseball. And they went on to win the World Series. And I predicted last year that the Dodgers were going to get to the World Series after they signed Mookie Betts. A year ago in the offseason, it was pretty much a foregone conclusion to me that they were at least going to be in the World Series. And they made it to the World Series. And they beat the Tampa Bay Rays in 6 games, okay? And I expect the Los Angeles Dodgers to repeat as World Series champions in 2021. I expect the Los Angeles Dodgers to repeat as World Series champions and go back-to-back, okay? Now, obviously the White Sox are really good. Obviously the Cardinals are going to be really good, in my opinion. The Yankees are a threat, potentially, even though they are off to a slow start. We'll see how, their season goes. But there are several teams, like the Padres even, that are in the picture to potentially knock the Dodgers off. But the Los Angeles Dodgers, to me, are the most talented team in all of baseball. And I believe they're going to win at least 100 games this year. And in a 7-game series, in a best-of-7 series, I just don't see any team talented enough to beat the Dodgers come postseason time. And the Los Angeles Dodgers just added Trevor Bauer in the offseason. And by the way, Trevor Bauer is excellent. He just won the Cy Young Award this past year. They added that guy to already a top 5 pitching staff in all of baseball. Not to mention you still have Mookie Betts, who might be the best player in all of baseball, not named Mike Trout. You got Cody Bellinger, who's dynamic. Justin Turner, who's turned himself into a really good player. A.J. Pollock, Corey Seager. And then you got guys like Trevor Bauer and Clayton Kershaw on the mound for you. The only concern for me regarding the Los Angeles Dodgers is their bullpen good enough? And last year, their bullpen was able to answer the bell. And another question I have is, will Clayton Kershaw show up when it matters most? Because we've seen in the past Clayton Kershaw not be able to show up and quite be the best version of himself in the playoffs. But last year, Clayton Kershaw was very consistent in the playoffs and was a big reason why the Dodgers won the World Series. So, as long as the LA Dodgers are healthy and playing good baseball, once the postseason rolls around, I don't see a team taking them. I really don't. So, to me, the Los Angeles Dodgers are the best team in all of baseball. I believe they will repeat as World Series champions. And that front office has done a great job of accumulating talent. That farm system is excellent. They're a deep team. Dave Roberts is a solid, manager. He's not the best manager in the world, but he's a solid manager. And the Dodgers have a chance to become a dynasty because their front office knows how to make moves and they have a really talented team. So if the Dodgers can cash in this year, it's not crazy to call them potentially a dynasty already. The Los Angeles Dodgers have a chance to do some special things going forward, and I believe the Los Angeles Dodgers will repeat as World Series champions in 2021. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the juiciest Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big-time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the juiciest Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God bless day, and I'm out.